Okay, so because last time took so incredibly long, we have decided to add, we're going to try out a new way of doing combat where I have a 1 minute timer going. And this timer will be how long you get to decide what you do on your turn. And if you go past the 1 minute deciding, then you just instantly take the dodge action and you skip your turn. So you will be on a 1 minute timer to get your combat out of the way, which means this will also help you guys prep what you want to do before it gets to the 1 minute timer. So,
would Phoenix be able to but before before he has to go back to fight, would he be able to find polystyrene and acetone?
Yeah.
No particular reason.
whenever you say no particular reason, it means that there's a very particular reason. Okay. Technically, there would have been a way, but you're going to have to wait to get to that. So not for the fight.
Well, I'm not telling you what it's for.
I'm just going to say it's very likely to find those materials in the setting.
What? Like,
it's
well,
very
if
unlikely
it's
you would
well,
find
it
those
still
materials.
at least would have had the same element. So there's the possibility of them being able to have that kind of stuff.
Okay, I'm not going to go into chemical composition, but I think it's a little bit more advanced for the medieval society that we were going into.
Do you even know what that stuff is? What that even
trying to do with it?
Oh gosh,
and
crap.
you don't really need that. You can just buy that at the merchant.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so as per yesterday, not yesterday, what the heck am I saying? As per last game that we played of this one shot, you guys ended in a bit of a rush. So we are going to re-go over what happened after you finished that combat. And I'm going to allow it to
downstairs for a second.
So
my sister went downstairs for a second, to check on one of our cats. So in the basement.
Never mind.
I don't know why she did, but she did. So.
Okay, then I think it would be helpful to use this little bit of time to do a recap of what happened in the last time.
Yes.
Nix, do you remember what happened last time? Would you like to recap it? If you do, I'm sure the DM will give you inspiration.
Oh, okay. Our Satan's down there. She's out.
Okay. Still waiting?
Yeah, so we killed a man and his bird. Well, we knocked him unconscious. We didn't kill him.
I feel like that deserves me to take away inspiration.
Yeah, you would have had a whole lot of problems with the fight choreographers and whatnot who put everything all together if you did that.
Do you remember everything that happened in the previous session?
Thania almost got her leg sliced off.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. You guys got there. And starting from when you got there, just give me a really loosey-goosey rundown of everything that happened.
So we figured out that this was this was a fighting ring. We've had to fight a guy. And then we met this a dude who told us about what this is. And then we fought, and then we ended up fighting, and then some stuff. Let's just do it. We went to like a room and stuff.
The green room?
No, yeah, the green room, and then we also fought. And then after that, we fought a dude who had a decent amount of poison and stuff on him, and his bird. Even though I'm the biggest bird here. Sister went back downstairs. We beat the crap out of him. We weren't supposed to win, but we did.
Okay. Hey, Cat, do you mind if I?
I can't
No,
explain.
take it away.
All right, large fingers snap in your face. Click, 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 click. Hey, kid. Hey. Look at me. Your face is kind of blank. You look like you were on vacation or something. Can you hear what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. What's my name?
It's well in real out of character. It's been a while, so I don't remember.
What's my name?
Here, do you want me to give you a multiple choice option? Since you
No, it's been a while. Okay, out of character. It's been a
Here,
while.
I'm gonna give you 3 options. It's Bannister, it's Lanista, and it's Batista.
Lanista.
Lanista. I remember.
Here you go. They didn't fall for it.
Okay, well, that's something. Hey, you, sparkly wings. Do you know my name?
¿Qué?
I don't know if I can talk any slower. Do you know my name?
Lanista.
Good. At least one of you has some kind of brains. All right. Do you remember what I just said a few seconds ago about how much time you have before your next fight, unless
minutes?
you're forfeiting?
5 minutes.
Right. And what are you going to do in that time before your next match?
Get supplies, and possibly heal up a little.
All right. I don't know if I really. Why don't you just follow me, kid?
All right.
Okay. Lanista stands up and goes toward the stairs and then waits to see if you're going to follow him.
I'm gonna follow him.
Okay, so you guys are going up the stairs to the merchants?
Get your water. Where's your water?
Lanista slowly guides the 2 lost lambs up the stairs, nodding to various officials and other guardsmen who are standing aside, before he takes you to a flat area that looks like it has slightly dirt floors from much foot traffic.
Like, yes.
Dirty.
Well, you don't touch the floor, so
I
of
know.
course, it doesn't really matter to
Hold
you.
on,
Okay?
guys. Dogs are barking. Okay, they should be quiet. They should be. Okay, anyways, yeah. So, let me describe the area you see for the merchants once more. So, okay, background noise is loud. But anyways, you guys get to the top of this little stadium-like place. I don't remember how I described it originally. My brain is dead. And you see on the back
Stadium.
wall there is a row of stalls, and each stall has a different type of merchandise, and each merchant looks a little bit more unique than the other. Each one got more features and more strange design almost. You can count about 10 stalls along this back wall.
How many coins do we got? Like battle points? What are they called? What the thing go out?
Lanista leans down and pats the large brown sack that the fairy is carrying. You have about 100 of these to spend, and I suggest you shop around a bit before you spend them all in one place.
Okay. Remember.
Yeah, fair.
Keep note of when you see something. What supplies do we need?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
I feel like some kind of we need a couple health potions for right now and for after.
Yeah.
Do you need another
You guys
spear?
looking for potions? You want to go to that one over there.
You could also use a sword if you wanted. What kind of weapon? Okay. I'm gonna look. I don't care. I'm gonna look around. What kind of weapon stalls do I see?
I suppose this doesn't need a perception check. You see a small stand in the back, and it seems to just have simple weapon upgrade materials. As if your blade was dull, you wanted to resharpen it, there would be materials there. But it doesn't seem like anyone is actually selling weapons.
I'm gonna get my shovel to be more dense.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had a shovel.
Yeah.
Hey, kid. You know, I've been meaning to ask you. You were kind of running around with that spade, but you didn't use it.
Well, I wasn't planning.
Is that your magic staff? Do you need it to cast your spells or something?
That's not the reason I cast magic. It's the necklace. That's why I cast magic.
Okay, is there any reason you didn't use your spade in the fight?
Didn't feel like it.
You didn't feel like using the weapon you were carrying.
Well, I'm an adventurer. Okay.
Okay. So why exactly do you need to buy another weapon if you're not going to use it?
Well, I'm looking around for her.
Oh, she's got a spear, and she did some pretty good work with it. But you are right. Kid, you actually wait a second. And Lanista reaches over and he pats you down with his very large paws, kind of like he's holding a Barbie doll. And he finds a little green leaf pouch. And he says, you know, you were focused pretty hard. Is your armor made of leaves? And isn't this? And he opens it for you. And he finds a bag of darts. These are darts for ranged throwing weapons. Why didn't you? Are you holding on to these for some kind of sentimental reason? Is there any? A warrior wouldn't forget they had a ranged weapon, would they?
She just likes melee combat. Okay.
Is it
I
some
really
kind of religious conviction that you don't use the darts you have in this weapon pouch?
she just really likes melee combat, but she will use the darts. I have seen her use them.
Okay. So you've got a solid spear that you've trained with and know how to use, and you've got darts that I'm assuming you've trained with, but you didn't use, and you want to buy another weapon. What kind?
Okay, you.
It's light. It's
Like
action.
you said, but like say it like it's like you know your character. Cause I feel like your character would be like a, how would your character say it? You just think of it and you think of how your character would say it. That's how I'm giving her some character tips to it. You know? Oh.
Probably like a short sword.
You want a short sword? You want even less range?
Let's have more calories.
You've got a spear and you've got darts for I'm presumably range, and you want a short sword
It's
for
a
your
perfect fit. You know what you would really prefer? Her fists.
Brass
I
knuckles?
noticed that.
So if they got something like for hand to hand combat, like a hand to hand
No.
combat
No,
thing,
they won't do that. No.
like a. Do they have brass knuckles in this? Like actually, like in a.
I would say.
You're gonna have to speak up, kid. You're kind of getting lost in their arena noise.
No.
It's like I'm not I'm talking to her about what else we need. So we need the
Yeah,
potions.
I'm asking her a question. Why do you specifically want a short sword when you have a spear and darts? That's what I'm asking you.
Um,
She'd rather use her. She honestly prefers her fists than weapons. But
I like
that's
the spear. My spear best friend.
stick.
All right, kid, you just wasted an entire minute doing this. I don't think you have much time. You've got 4 minutes
I do.
left. So
Okay,
you want me
so-
to take it to the potion stall or something?
First off, potions. And if they got anything, well, first thing we get is potions. Then we can get other stuff.
Styrofoam.
It's at least iron in it now. But she said when I was like,
What's polystyrene?
it's a thing from. Never mind. Just looking for napalm.
Okay, so Lanista just, shakes his head and he leads you over to a stall near a back corner. It is led by a man with a blindfold. He looks elderly, like he's in his 80s to 90s, and he's dressed in thick robes. And his stall looks a bit older, but you can see that there are potions of all range, color, and size dangling from ropes on top of it, in boxes beneath it and beside it, and on the ledge of the stand itself. There are even some potions around his waist. And Lanista has brought you to the potion stall.
How many health potions we need? 5. Wait.
You have a... No.
Don't I know? Listen, I've used that. It's been a while. So how many? So how much is a health potion?
The man raises his brow and he clears his throat and he says, "Ah, a health potion, you say? Well, it depends on which one you want, young one." And he seems to be very keenly aware of where you are, even though he is very blind.
So what different? So so out of character. What do you mean different kinds?
There are different types of healing potions.
Different flavors.
Different flavors?
Yes, there's different flavors.
No, there's a potion of healing, potion of instant health, potion of greater healing, and a potion of heroism. They each, there's always more. They basically just add more HP based off of which one you get.
Basic healing. Basic healing.
So are you saying lesser potion of healing or potion of healing?
Potion of healing.
Okay. So tell that to the NPC.
Potion of healing. That's the kind.
The man rubs his chin and he produces a singular red bottle. And the red bottle, the red liquid inside, doesn't necessarily seem very vibrant, but it has a certain glow to it. And he lifts this and he says, "This would be 100 battle points."
Ooh, that's all. Okay. Out of character. How much does this heal?
Ah. I don't know if I want to give you that information.
How much does a lesser cost?
Oh, that's only like 50 battle points.
Do you think a lesser? You know what? I'm not cutting any corners. We're getting basic healing. We're gonna get the 100 battle points. And I slide them in the bag.
And Lanista places his hand out onto the counter. Hey, kid, I know you're kind of punch drunk right now, but do you remember what I said about not spending your points all in one place?
I know, but I don't, because I don't know how. Well, no, yeah, but I don't know if the lesser will be enough.
All right, fair enough. But is that all you're going to actually need? Is there something else you can think of that you might need during your next fight?
I don't.
Rather be safe than sorry. Don't spend all your things. I'm leaving you in charge of all your.
I'm going to let you guys know that the timer is now down to 2 minutes.
Okay, I was like, okay. So I mean, what other? What other kind of things do I see around? Like, what other kind of things do I see? Looking around.
Oh, all the types of all 10 of the stalls that you could go to.
And like in each, and like kind of like I'm gonna kind of like with the 2 minute. I'm gonna grab. I mean, because I'm gonna buy that, buy the. But I'm gonna look around for now. I'm gonna look around the entire thing for like a little bit now. So for next time, I'll know to know what there is next time. So I just want to see everything that there is just for next time.
Okay, so next to the potion stall, you see a young woman who is dressed like the man in front of the potion stall, and she too looks like she is hiding her eyes. She is selling ink bottles, pens, calligraphy tools, and things of that matter. Across from her, you see that there are 2 stalls that seem to be contending, selling different items of food. Then there's also a man selling different weapon materials for fixing and upgrading weapons. You see a woman selling scrolls. You see a man who seems to be bartering with people and just talking to them. But he opens a stall, so who knows what he's selling. You also see a woman carving out statues. And for the last 2, you see some very pathetic armor pieces. And of course, there's someone selling bandages and antibiotics like that.
I'm gonna like how much time on the clock do I have
About
now?
a minute and a half.
Wait, what? Minute and a half?
A minute and a half.
I feel like at that point, I think I'm gonna get going because I don't want to. I'm gonna get going back to the thing, to that room.
So you're sure you don't need armor?
I got some stuff that'll give me some armor. She doesn't need it. I don't know. She's just built different.
You say that, but she took the heaviest beating of you. And you, if you have better armor, you were kind of, I don't know, always away from the enemy. And so you
The
didn't
thing
use
with her, armor, I feel like actually, well, with her, for some reason, armor actually makes it worse for her. Armor, it's just worse for her.
Okay, then you might want to think tactically about being up front and her being in the back.
She's
Just say.
she's a physical attacker. I mean, I'm not a physical, not much, but I mean, I do got this, the shovel. I have it. I didn't.
You have shovel.
Do I out of character? Do I have it out right now? I wouldn't say so.
No, you do not.
Okay, so yeah, I was like, oh, I mean, I got a shovel. I'm not. I mean, I got. I mean, me and her should go back and kind of strategize a little bit.
All right, fine. Get your healing potion.
Yeah. Like, hey, I call out. Yeah, because is your character right next to me? It's
I would assume, yeah.
like, here, take this. Give her the health potion.
You want to spend all of your battle points on this health potion?
Well, no, she has a max of 17. She has 11. No, I think we're good. No, no, we're not going to spend it. I was
Right,
like, keep this in mind for later. We might. I was like, keep this here. I tell the man, keep this here for now. We might need it later. Okay. And then
And
I go back to the green room.
So you're gonna go back to the green room?
Yeah.
Okay. Lanista leads you back down to the green room where you have approximately 1 minute to do prep.
Strategize.
Lanista stands in the corner, crossing his arms and watching you two, kind of baffled why you didn't spend any of your battle points. We're going to spend all of them, and then decided to spend none of them, not even half.
I'm thinking. I don't always know what's going on, especially since I'm not supposed to be here. But I'll figure something out. So you, and I turned to Athenia. You, what's all right? What's our plan?
Did be taking out ankles?
Yes, but you're gonna die if you do that again.
I know.
Hold on, I need to go get something. Your dungeon master will be right back.
Use a distraction. I got some. I got something. I think I could try to do something to help create a distraction for him, and then you can. I know exactly. No, out of I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'll do something to create a distraction, and you can help.
El
Yeah.
Stabio. El Stavo. El Stavo?
Yes,
Uh,
El Stabo.
Out of character, you might be able to strategize better if you knew
Your
what
dungeon
you're
master is back.
facing.
No, we already strategized throughout like a bunch of stuff. But we're talking like in character strategizing thing. Like we know how to strategize we should already strategize out of character.
And that's why, out of character, I'm trying to tell you, you might be able to strategize better if you knew what you were facing. Hint, hint.
Okay.
Is it the same dude from last time?
No.
Oh,
Cause
okay.
hey, Lanista, got a question. You knew
Yeah.
who we were fighting last time. Who we fighting this time? You know?
You want to know about who you're fighting next?
Yeah.
Huh.
Why I
I didn't
asked.
expect you to.
Next, can you roll a charisma roll for me, please?
Okay.
I also sent the roll dice with friends link in the chat.
My charisma's a 3, I think. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So a total of a 13.
If you want, you could try to get Thania to give you the help action.
I'm trying to do a charisma thing. I said I was gonna. I just said I was gonna ask something. But you gonna do that? We're not in combat yet. When you do the help action.
Hold on, give me a minute.
You might want to help him, Thania. Just saying.
Did not roll?
It ain't what?
But yes, she is.
Then you get advantage and you can roll again.
There we go. It's 22. Just reload the page. Just
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, 22. What does that
All
get
right.
me?
Going to presume a 22 passes the check. So
Better.
Lanista watches you, and he contemplates something. You can see on his face he is thinking very deeply. And he says, Dungeon Master, is that a pass?
That's a pass.
Then Lanista says, all right, kid, listen up. Your next fight's gonna be a noble and his assistant. She's an acolyte, which means she knows some magic, but not really the magic that you're familiar with. She does healing spells. Your main adversary, however, is gonna be this guy. He uses a sword and he has a lot of armor, and he's gonna get up in your face. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's gonna go for you, Miss Twinklewings, because you're weak and you're kind of an easy target. So my advice to you is for you, Mr. Somehow has armor and somehow has a spade he doesn't use to fight. You may want to get up in the noble's face, and Fairy Wings there will probably want to get up in the acolyte's face. Stop her from casting her spells.
I know what to do here. You. We're fight. First of all, I'll do something to try to I'll do something to completely hinder the main dude, and then you'll
Guys, you
and
take out
then
the other one.
well no, I'll hinder the main dude with some I'll hinder the main dude. I know, out of character. I know exactly how I'm going to do that. No. And then while he's while he's basically useless, you kill the other you get rid of of his healer.
And as you say that, the clock on the wall chimes, and you can hear outside that the trumpeter 4 has stepped onto his stadium, and he has blown the horn 3 times, announcing the start of the next round. And this means Lanista needs to go make his announcement.
Lanista looks at you both with narrowed eyes, and he wonders if you heard anything he said. But he walks out to the stadium. Ladies and gentlemen of the arena, don't think that it's over yet. Coming back to the ring after a narrow victory, we have our fresh-faced combatants, Phoenix and Thania.
Howdy.
And the crowd seems to have their interest peaked. It seems like a wave has moved through the sound of the crowd. You may not be able to see them right now, but you can hear them. And it sounds like their opinions of you have changed.
Is it a good or is it a bad thing?
Perhaps.
Cannot tell.
Okay. So we're gonna walk out there, right? Well, you're gonna fly. Well, you float because you know. But
Don't make me do the T-pose.
no, don't.
The T-pose fly. Just cringe.
How do you go out there?
Yeah. Well, I walk out there. You know.
Oh, yes. Okay, so you walk out there. How do you walk out there?
Just walk out there like I normally walk.
Okay.
Normal. She just flies out. I feel like when you fly around, it kind of reminds me of like you're buzzing around like the golden snitch from Harry Potter. Like that's always how I envision it as.
I mean, but that's no.
Like
Ain't that possible?
And their opponents for tonight. A well-groomed face you all know well, and an even bloodier sword. Along with his robed assistant. The noble and the acolyte.
And at this, the doors across from you swing open. And oh boy, the first man you see seems to be a very rich man. He's covered in very heavy armor. It looks like it is shined to perfection. With gold accents and designs, and a gorgeous cape drawn over his shoulders, and a sword, almost like a scimitar, at his belt. And his hair is slicked back with only the most expensive of gels, and his mustache shines in the arena light. You can tell he is quite haughty in an almost charismatic way.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna tell him something.
Hold on.
You have activated my fight or flight response, and I am a flightless bird. Ah! And I get into like a fighting stance, and I'm just like, ah!
Just straight up screaming.
The man just chuckles haughtily with a smug grin. So you're approaching me, plebs. Bold of you. You're pathetic. And out beside him is a tall woman in thick robes, her face almost completely hidden. Her feet move carefully beside, and her fingers tremble. Her eyes seem to dart to the other figure confidently, like a wet dog afraid of its master's whim. And at this, Lanista heads back into the green room, and the trumpeter sounds his voice.
He pauses before he completely leaves the arena, and he places a hand on Phoenix's shoulder. They're gonna focus the fairy kid. Make sure you protect her. Remember what I said.
I know
And,
that.
oh yeah, don't insult him, and don't mess with his mustache. And as Lanisa's about to head to the green room, he pauses, turns back around, and leans against the wall to watch the fight.
And at this, the trumpeter finally blows the horn 3 times and speaks, "Ready, set, fight!" And combat has been initiated. Roll for me your initiative dice, please.
Yeah, I know.
Remember, you have 1 minute in real time to decide your turn, or you just take the dodge action and do nothing.
Okay. I know the first thing I'm doing because I'm out of the two of us. I'm going first. No.
I know, I'm just saying.
Roll
you're-
initiative and tell the DM your numbers, please.
I got a 5. So +1. Yeah, it's my plus. I got a 6.
Oh. And what did Vania get?
I got a 3.
Oh, it's not looking too good for you guys. Okay. So as combat has initiated, it is the noble's turn first. And he brandishes his weapon, the very clean blade. And he continues to speak. You thought you could fight me? I find it amusing. But now I will have your fairy wings on my wall as a trophy. And he has moved to attack you, Thania. So he has closed the distance between you guys almost instantly, and he is now going to roll to hit you. Please tell me what your AC is.
13. I thought it was
Oh
17.
God.
No, that's my hit points.
No, I thought 7. No, I know that. I thought 17 was your AC.
I'm sorry in advance. I blame Charlie for everything that's about to happen. Okay.
Charlie! We're good!
No.
Remember to call out your rolls, please.
I rolled a 22 to hit you.
That's a critical.
Yep. And that means. Well, no, it's not. It was a 19. I only call criticals if they're a 20.
Ah.
He has a +3 to hit. So, you take 5 damage. He slices at your wings, narrowly missing them, but slicing open the shoulder blade near where they start. And blood drips down the blade, and he smirks. Next time, I will take them clean off.
Dude! Get yourself together, man.
The crowd seems to take keen interest in this, by the way. They already know where this fight is going to go in their minds. You can tell it by the way the ebb and flow of voices carry. You take 5 damage. You had 19 hit points to start with. So.
You're at 6.
Huh?
She's at
I was
6.
at 11 last time we ended.
Oh, wait, no, you're right. Oh my god, I'm so blind.
She's
Anyway,
almost dead.
I'm cooked.
Stop trying to kill her.
sorry. Hey, I was giving you extra hit points. You should have just let me give you those. Anyways,
Fair.
you should have let your
I was
dungeon.
thinking about the potion.
But. Oh, you poor, poor souls. Do you want to say anything before his turn ends?
Hey, how's it going? Nice mustache. Be ashamed if somebody shaved it.
He seems to give an audible gasp of indignation. You dare! Don't you dare touch my mustache!
No, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna touch it.
Ain't making any promises there.
That was a promise.
Oh my god.
That can
Okay.
mean two things. I'm either gonna shave it off or I'm gonna punch him in the face. I don't say that out loud, but like that's kind of what I mean.
It's
Oh.
input.
Like that's what I mean. It's like I mean I'm either gonna shave your mustache or I'm gonna punch you in the face.
Okay. So the acolyte, she steps up just slightly and she raises her hands, and you can see her lips move quietly as she moves her hands. And you can see that she has sprayed something in the air, but you can't really see what it is because she's about 30 feet away from you. But she has now cast a spell. And because I'm nice, I'll just tell you what it is. She cast the cantrip Bless.
Point of order,
Technical.
Bless is not a cantrip, it is a leveled spell.
Sorry, I get them mixed up. My brain is dead.
That's
Don't-
fine.
I'm dead inside. Anyways, and that means it is Phoenix's turn now. So you may go.
I can do one out of two things, and I'm just gonna do the first thing. Prestidigitation and just engulf and use it to like make him think he's just been engulfed in darkness. Like so he'll see absolutely nothing. Like he's completely blind now because I just can't say anything because he's engulfed in black.
Oh. Fine now.
And I guess I'll run away from him. I'll also I guess I'll run away from him. But he's also I'll engulf him in the darkness with the prestidigitation to make him to make the illusion he's engulfed in pitch black, so he sees absolutely nothing, and then I'll walk, and then I'll run off a little for like 20 feet.
As your foot is about to move, you hear a very loud, angry voice say, "Get in there! They're gonna chop her apart!"
Well, it's her turn now.
Yes. Hmm.
I would run, but
Do it. Go to me.
I
And-
have a question.
yeah.
Is it possible for prestidigitation to completely surround this man in inky darkness?
Well, it's the illusion. Like I'm using no, because
Like-
Ming said it. I made the illusion to make him think that he's engulfed in pitch darkness and he sees none of us.
So you
He
made
sees
him
nothing.
think he was
Ahem.
So
fully blind, like
fully
can't even
blind,
see anything.
like all black.
Negative. You are talking about the minor illusion cantrip to create a 5x5 box of darkness around him, which
Well, no, like I'm
prestidigitation
using
cannot
no,
do.
I'm no
And
like because
further-
prestidigitation messes with his set. I can make him think of something using one of his senses. Like I can make him sense of something, and what I'm having him sense is that he's in pitch darkness.
Oh, it's pure darkness.
Yeah, like
It's
pure.
a
Like I make
minor
having him sense.
Sensory illusion, okay? Prestidigitation does not have the power to blind your foes. That is a level spell called blindness and deafness, which you do not have. And it is also a spell called darkness, which you do not have. Prestidigitation is a cantrip. It cannot blind your foes. It can maybe shade them like they're wearing sunglasses, but it cannot blind them and rob them of their senses.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. My second thing. You know that bunch of glitter I had at that one point.
Oh, goodness.
I'm gonna throw it in his eyes.
Yeet is
Oh, boy. Okay.
Roll a hit.
You want
Hmm?
to throw glitter in his eyes?
Yes.
Yeah. Beautiful little eyes.
You sure about that?
I guess.
Does he have glasses? Well, does he have any kind of eye protection on?
Just to remind you that throwing an object like that is specifically a loose object, will probably have to be within 5 feet.
I'm pretty close with this dude. He literally tried
So
to
you have
chop.
to use your movement action to move up to him, since he moved up to Thania. He is probably right beside you, but not directly beside you, so you'd probably have to step forward.
Okay, so, well, I'm okay. Fine then. Prestidigitation to create a minor illusion of that he has a pebble in his shoe, like an
Oh, that
uncomfortable.
sucks.
Oh yeah, like an uncomfortable pebble in his shoe.
Like a small but uncomfortable pebble.
You hear a very loud voice again say,
Get in there! You're gonna chop her apart, you idiot!
And but like also I'm gonna create the minor illusion of a pebble. But I'm also like after I do that, I'm gonna grab Thania and run 20 feet away. So he thinks he has a pebble in his shoe, and it's like
a
he can't walk properly.
prestidigitation would be a action. A grappling Thania would also be an action. You cannot do both.
I can run. 30.
Oh yeah, well yeah, but we're gonna go 20 feet because if we go 30 feet away, then we're next to that lady.
Mhm.
Well, I'll run 20. I'll run 20. Alongside me, you can run the total of 30, or go to the 20 and start throwing dice.
I'm going to let you know now. You have passed up on your 1 minute chance.
Make your
Well,
decision.
I did the pebble shoe.
You're gonna do the pebble thing and you're gonna run away.
Pebble shoe.
Okay. Let me see how prestidigitation works.
Prestidigitation is able to make him feel like there's a pebble in his shoe. You can give him that. Now,
Okay.
what does that do in combat? You would have to be very, very kind to have it actually do something that affects combat. It is more a distraction that gives Thania the help action to do something if you want to be generous.
I'll say that it gives Thania a free help action that she gets to cash in on.
I feel like it would slow him down a little bit because like you don't walk perfect. You don't walk the exact same when you have a pebble in your shoe.
I'm gonna ask you a very important question, Mates. What exactly are the rules of opportunity attacks?
To be kind, Nyx did not say he got within his threat range. Now, we can assume he's standing right beside Thania, and therefore, if he had stepped forward, he would be in the threat range, but he is currently not in the threat range, so he doesn't have to disengage. Thania, on the other hand, who has abandoned,
Robotic nonsense is going on the other side.
yeah, Nyx, do you mind? You're kind of being a lot of loudness.
Yeah, sorry.
We're making him get out of the living room.
Okay. You might want to be telling the people that are in the room with you that they're being recorded on your device. But to repeat myself, he is most likely, to be nice, not in threat range of the noble, because the noble moved up to Thania, and Nyx being beside her would not be within that threat range.
Very well.
He does not have to disengage, yes.
You have escaped easily. You are now 20 feet away from him. And 10 feet away from this acolyte.
Sweet.
Do you have any bonus actions?
No.
Just scream something.
Okay. Thania, it is your turn. Remember, you have one.
Well. Run.
Run. Yeah.
Run.
What do you mean run?
Just run away.
Go to the 20.
Go to me.
A loud voice yells,
Disengage or he's gonna chop you apart, kid!
Oh yeah, disengage.
Fair.
About disengage so much, it's scary.
Disengage.
So you're gonna disengage.
Abort.
Nyx. You're gonna disengage and run up to Nyx. That's how you're gonna do this?
Yes.
Very well.
and you hear another yell.
You're gonna have to run farther than that! He can catch up to you! Move!
If I'm near the axe. But if I'm next to the axe, like, I'm not physically.
He's distracted.
He can move 30 feet! You only went 20! You got to go!
You go to the acolyte. I'll focus on this dude.
Yeah,
Nah,
fair. I'm
you.
going to the acolyte.
And while we're in the middle, while we meet in the middle for like a second, go to her.
Okay.
Fight her.
Okay.
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 And you do this. So now it is the noble's turn, and he does notice he feels this pebble in his shoe, and it makes him extremely upset. And it says in a very loud voice, "Who put a shovel in my boot? I will have them beheaded!" And then angrily he fluffs himself out, and he turns around dramatically and starts to follow after Thania. But I'm going to give it to you guys here. He does stop in front of Nyx. And because Nyx is blocking his way, he is simply going to attack.
Fight me, you coward!
Also, I am going to say, I'm pretty sure your wondrous armor bonus of what spell was it again? Mage armor?
It's Armor of Shadows. It's an invocation.
You didn't.
It lasts for how long does it last?
8 hours.
Then yes, I was correct. You're still up. So okay, let me see here. What is your AC?
Without it, currently, which I don't think I added the thing. I think it's 11. So I think it's a total of 13 with the armor thing.
Mage armor is 13 plus your dex modifier.
So 14. Okay. So I have a 14 now with.
Okay. So I rolled a 17. This hits. I will now roll for damage as this man strikes you.
This man just slashed my ankles. I'm not gonna do it again. I'm not gonna do Hellish Rebuke. I already did
I
that.
got 4 damage. So he hits you for 4 damage, which you had 6 hit points, I believe. No,
That was her.
Yeah.
I think I was back at full or something. How many did I have at the end?
yes, you are back at max hit points. So how many are your max hit points?
25.
So you are now down to 21 hit points. Yes, I got a 4.
Alright. Wait, did he like slash my ankles?
Oh.
So
How's it feel to have a pebble in your shoe?
Eh,
I'm gonna taunt this guy every chance I get.
I feel like screaming. Including the voice crack.
okay, sorry, I was doing something. So he slashes at you, Nyx, with his sword. And it hits you in the shoulder, kind of on the chest. It's kind of where he hit Thania. But he hit her on the back. He instead hits you in the chest. So it slides up from your pec into your shoulder. It's a very shallow cut, but it still hurts really bad.
Wow, seems I'm bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
You feel
How does it feel to have a pebble in your shoe, eh?
Do not mock me, pleb.
Nah, I'm gonna do what I want. My goal here is that if I don't win, I'm at least gonna piss you off.
This man's face goes a cartoony shade of red, and you can hear the crowd spread distasteful murmurs.
Lanista unwraps his arms and looks very tense.
And finally, as one last cry before his turn ends, he shouts vehemently, "I will have vengeance for you, dishonoring my noble name!"
Doubt.
And now it is the Acolyte's turn. So the Acolyte... Oh my god, okay. Anyways, don't mind me. So... oh my god. I have to look at the stats for this cantrip real quick. Sorry.
Do it.
Stacey, here's something to say when he's right in front of you. Where's Crocodile? Or say that when
When he misses.
Okay, so calmly as you have approached her, Zinnia, she raises her hand, and again, you can see her raise her hand and make small gestures, and her lips breath upon a whisper, and she has cast Sacred Flame. Sacred Flame is a flame-like radiance descends upon a creature that you can see within range. The target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take damage. So please roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Better not die.
I got a 7.
You got a 7.
Total?
Okay. Let me roll this damage.
I feel so bad for you.
Okay. You lucky little goose. I rolled a 1. So I'm going to give that to you. You only took 1 damage, which means you're down.
Finally! Finally, we got lucky.
I'm not dead yet.
So, it is the tips of your wings. This sacred flame of radiance. So, yeah.
I'm gonna go. Hold on.
It is now Nyx's turn.
Sweep the legs. Wait, no. Is he right in front of me?
Yeah, he is.
Pockets glitter.
Focus, the acolyte! You're gonna die!
She's fine. I'm worrying about it. I'm gonna do the pocket glitter, like you know that one scene from it was like pockets. I'm gonna do that basically, but with the glitter right into his eyes. Do I
So
need to
you're
roll a hit?
to throw glitter into this man's eyes.
So it's kind of because you know exactly why. Would it do what I'm wanting it to do?
No.
It doesn't do anything.
I
It wouldn't,
mean,
like lower
it's gonna
accuracy or
sting
anything.
glitter. It's gonna sting its glitter, but it's not gonna like blind him.
Was it gonna lower accuracy?
Would it like stick to his eye like those floaters or like an eyelash?
Yeah, glitter sticks.
It would just really make him really pissed off, I think.
As you reach your hand into your necklace and pull out a handful of glitter, you hear someone yell, shouting very angrily,
This is a fight! Get in there and fight!
I am an adventurer. I know how to fight. And then I throw it right into his eyes. Glitter
Okay,
bomb!
really are dead set on throwing this glitter into his eyes. Okay, roll throw into his eyes.
Well,
Yeah, 16.
Well, some of it gets in his eyes, but as you know, eyes tend to close really, really fast when you try putting something in there, which is why eye drops are almost impossible to use. So some of it does get in there, but most of them are blocked by the eyelashes. But most of the glitter lands on this man's prim and proper mustache. And because there's so much gel on this mustache, it sticks to it, making it sparkle and glow.
Looks nice on you. Glittery asshole. I told you, like, this looks
Sorry.
nice on you, glittery asshole.
You moron! They're gonna tear her apart!
Okay, hold on, please. Sorry,
So,
people just keep.
I don't know. I know he will. That's
Hold
why
on.
I'm dealing with it.
I was not done explaining what happens when you throw this glitter in this man's face. So, you throw this glitter, and it makes his mustache sparkle, and he slowly runs a finger over his mustache, and he looks in horror as glitter sticks to his finger. And an ear-piercing shriek exits his man's lips, and he yells vehemently, "You have not! I will have your hands! How dare you touch my mustache!" This man is not happy. And the entire crowd shrinks back. And you can hear you can even see the trumpeter step back from his high pedestal.
I look at this noble. It was like, this look kind of suits you, you glittery asshole, you glittery asshole. I said it.
Thania, you see the acolyte shrink back in fear as he says this.
Well,
I guess I'll die. I'll die, not you. What are you doing?
Does
You're gonna...
anyone look at Lanista?
yes.
What do they see on Lanista's face?
Lanista looks like he's about to actually run out there, but he's holding himself back. You have basically done exactly what he told you not to do.
I'm gonna touch it.
Oh god, they're gonna die. Anyways.
I don't want
Okay, well,
Oh, I don't wanna die.
are you gonna move?
to. Get.
Phoenix? You gonna move?
Wait, no, me? No, I'm not gonna move. Aren't you? She's already at the acolyte, right? Or at least close.
Yeah.
Okay, it's your turn, Thania. 1 minute.
Do I feel like dying today?
No, just knee her on the face. Knock out a couple teeth. It's healthy. I'm like Deadpool. I do stuff and I say and I marks.
Roundhouse kick to the face.
Okay, roundhouse kick to the face. Okay, that's what we're doing.
Unarmed
Is
strike.
that final?
Yes.
Is that what you want to do? Roll a hit.
Okay. Unarmed strike, apparently. Go ahead.
Use your spare two-handed.
Oh.
Well, no, you don't tell us how to fight. You're backseating us.
You're
I mean,
gonna die.
El Stabbo.
You've changed your mind. You want to stab with two-handed spear?
Yes, El Stabbo.
Okay, roll the hit.
I might die, but hey, at least it was worth it.
Wait, what flavor of dice is that?
Yeah, the
it's
D20.
not gonna be worth it when you get to it.
Wait, so the D20 is the hit.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thania rolled a 2.
Damn. Damn.
I'm just gonna
This
say
helicopter kicked the air for no goddamn reason. Like it's that like I feel like at a certain point like you actually just miss. Like even if it hits, like no, like there's a certain point where it actually just straight up you don't hit.
Thania, do you want to describe how you do not hit the acolyte?
Like a ballerina doing a spin.
Yes. A ballerina doing an idiot.
Doing a twirl.
Yes.
Just doing the shitty twirl. At best.
Just saying.
Just like it's terrible.
Yes, it's absolute bad.
So you do this really crappy ballerina twirl and you do it
Trying
so
to kick.
that it just doesn't hit her?
I'm like, dude. Just get in the pocket.
Okay. It's Noble's turn. He's gonna hit you again next because he's
DM, point of
Oh,
order.
yeah.
She has a bonus action if she desperately wants to use it.
To punch her.
You're right.
Just hit her again.
El Pancho.
You're gonna use the El Poncho? Ow. She rolled a 6.
Red brick. House. I need a brick.
Well,
So how does bonus action miss, Thania?
Does she still have movement?
yes.
Remember to call out your rolls, please.
Yeah, she rolled a 6 for this one.
That sucks.
Does she still have movement?
Yes.
Yes, she does.
Oh.
Just hide.
If you move, she's gonna hit you.
Just get so close that they can't hit you. Just wrap your body around their face, like a face hugger.
Nah. I ain't that small. I think.
And I'm going to assume you will not be moving?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it is indeed the Noble's turn, and he is extraordinarily mad at you, Nyx. I can't explain.
Face. I'm like Deadpool. I feel like in like this, where I mix. I'm not only I fight, but I also make smart ass remarks because I think it's funny.
Oh my god, if you listen, you have to say it.
So,
With the voice crack.
Okay.
great.
Why don't you sit
Let me
on the-
roll. Okay. Yeah, your AC is 14, right?
What did he roll?
Oh, Jesus. It's scaring me.
19.
Why did you add? You know that's gonna hit.
Oh well.
Yeah. And the damage is, oh my god, the damage is an 8.
Ooh, so 21 minus 8 is like 16. Well, no, 17.
Yeah. So,
I can do more.
this man,
21 minus 8. Hello?
What? 21 minus 8 is 17.
21 minus 8.
Yeah, is 17. I
It's
think
13.
it's 13.
oh my god, wait, you're right. Oh my god.
Guys, please. Please.
I'm sorry, guys. I never said I was good at math. I'm kind of bad at it. Since the girl passing her algebra grade. The flying maze.
Well, I'm almost dead.
Anyways, so yeah,
You won't die. We're good.
this blade slashes down from your right shoulder all the way down to your left hip bone. It is a long slash and it's kind of deep. And the blood flicks off the blade as it leaves your skin.
I need a
This
smart ass remark to make. What is something I should say? Right. Oh, cool. I'm bleeding now.
That won't be all you'll be doing when I have my way with you, the man says angrily.
I mean, the only thing you can have are these nuts. God.
The crowd is a little more confused. I'm also going to allow this call upon help. Does someone from the heavens wish to intervene?
Charlie?
I think he's been the one fighting you.
Yeah.
Or the Phoenix or my Patreon. Could be Charlie or my Patreon.
I'm not talking to either of them.
I think they've made their bed.
Or is it her deity? Because
Okay.
other monks things going on with her. Because aren't monks typically like a thing?
An entire minute to respond. If you do not do any action within this time, I will assume you do not wish to help the deity who is here, but will not respond.
Talking about the person recording?
Hmm?
I think they're talking about the person who's recording.
No. Maybe. Who knows?
It's them. Do something. Save me.
Please.
One
not-
hour has passed.
Not an actual deity, by the way. So, yeah, no. You're cooked. It is now the Acolyte's turn. She's just gonna hit you with that cantrip again. Please make that saving throw for me again, Thania.
What?
Live for me. Don't you die on me, you son of a bitch.
Oh, nice.
Your
14.
saving rule. Okay.
Got a 14. I think that passes. Hopefully, I think that might pass.
Yes, it does. It passes.
Yeah! Hey, give me 5.
Screaming into the microphone. Thank you.
That wasn't me screaming into the microphone. That was just me actually screaming.
So,
An actual amazement.
she whispers words faintly upon her lips, and she raises her hand. But this time, Nia, you dodge. You duck. You manage to get by perfectly unscathed, and this right past you. And it is now Phoenix's turn.
What a bitch slap him.
Can you please actually fight?
Well, no, I am gonna slap him, but I am gonna also do like the extra, like the Phoenix Wrath, slap him in the face because I wanna.
Focus the acolyte. She'll just heal him.
Well, it's my funeral now.
I was like, I go to him, like, look at him, I was like, adios. Charge towards the acolyte, and just like tackle him, like
Oh,
basically tackle
oh.
him, body slam
Okay,
style.
no. You have used up all of your warnings for this. You've used them all up.
Talking about the oh yeah, opportunity
You're
attack.
being struck by opportunity attack because you ran away without disengaging.
Hmm.
Well, but
Slow.
disengaging was an action, so I wouldn't have really gotten to do anything.
Well, you're cooked.
Well, as long as I don't die.
Start planning your D&D characters.
As long as you don't die, he says.
There's
Okay.
a lot of stuff that's literally right. Like my cat. Like if this dies, none of my campaign is literally over. I can't write that.
Again, did you forget? Oh my god. A nat 20?
That's a
Well, time to go plan a funeral.
Lord have mercy.
Okay. That's 10 damage.
I'm at
Total.
3.
Mm-hmm.
So, as you turn to run away, this man angrily slashes at your calves, splitting open the heel, which almost causes you to trip, but I'm not going to do that. You managed to stay standing, but this has done more than just slice open the heel. It has ripped multiple leg muscles, and you are now detrimentally injured.
I said it was your funeral.
Maybe you need the backseat driver. I'm just saying.
You know what I'm
But
gonna
yeah.
do? You know what? The one time I'm gonna do that. I only have one more. Hellish Rebuke.
God.
What?
Okay, you only have 2 spell slots total, right?
I used one already.
Yeah,
I didn't
so
want to do this.
total.
I didn't want to do this. What is a dire scenario?
So you only have 2 per rest?
For short rest, yes.
Okay.
Does the 5 minutes count as a short rest?
no.
No.
Okay.
So, oh gosh, what is it called again?
Hellish Rebuke.
Be nice if you would tell me what it does. Anyways, so
If they attack me, I can point at them and they catch on fire.
yes, but you could tell me if it's a saving throw thing, if it's
It's a saving throw
hit
thing.
thing,
It's a saving.
Asking
It's a
you to
saving
read
throw
out the
thing.
spell.
Yeah, that's all I'm requesting. Okay, let me make that dexterity saving throw. What do I have to beat?
14.
14, eh? Oh, goodness gracious. That's a nat 20.
Oh.
Lord have mercy on my soul.
Well, would you like me to start planning a funeral for next?
Remember to roll full dice
Reset
before you pass
that
the damage.
1-minute timer in case the heavens send you
Someone save me. Lord have mercy on my soul.
No, you're too far gone for that now, man.
Should have bought that health potion. I would have died.
You're not gonna get healed. I'm just assuming here.
Remember to roll full damage before you have it.
Wait, full damage? Oh yeah. So it's a D. I forget what's it. I forget.
Please
D8.
read your spell before you use it.
I'm making
Okay.
gravestone.
I believe it is your turn, and you have 1 minute. Go.
Okay. For me.
Yeah.
2d10. So 7.5.
There.
So 3.5?
What are you doing?
Don't ask why it's so pretty.
3.5. Because I got a 7.
You got a 7, so he takes 3.5 damage as a whole.
Yes, as a total because of that.
I'm
Yep.
going to just round that to 4.
Yeah, at least okay.
Yeah. The acolytes.
But also, yes, Thania, it is your turn, by the way, so you can start planning that now. Just go.
Hit her! You'll break her concentration if you hit her hard enough.
I'll stab her.
Oh, by the way, I haven't even been adding that bless damage bonus yet.
What? So we
Yeah,
should have been dead.
Once. Charlie is
We
quite
should
literally.
be dead.
Shirley.
I should be dead.
Yes.
Just use the spear. Seriously, use the spear.
Yeah.
It does more.
Spear
I'm
goes
nearly
stab
dead.
stab.
I'm not
Do
prone, but I'm
end it.
close.
What?
Use both your hands.
Yeah.
Knock her upside the head. I yell, clearly exasperated and near dead. As my life flashes before my eyes.
I'll punch you in the head.
Twice.
Yes.
But you still have a key point. Use a key point.
No.
We only have 2 more things, because there's a total of 3 fights in this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So we only have 2 more. Just use a key point.
Oh.
You actually only have 1 more after this fight?
Yeah. 1 more battle after this fight. After this battle. Use Fury of Blows.
Okay.
They shouldn't have messed with the mustache.
Well, I said I was gonna do it.
That doesn't mean you should have.
But I did.
Please roll your attack.
Okay. Linnea.
Oh, nice.
That hits. She got an 18.
Wait, so you're doing Fury Blows, right?
I was gonna.
Please
do
read to me what Fury of Blows does. Whatever it is. I think it's Flurry of Blows, but I don't know.
I don't think you wrote that down. Holy shit, you big.
I'll
Okay. In the efforts of saving time, first of all, she's doing her spear hit double-handed, so I would recommend rolling damage for that first with 1d8 plus your strength or dex mod.
I heard she was using 2 unarmed strikes and then in Flurry of Blows.
Flurry of Blows is 2 unarmed strikes, but that's a bonus action. I would recommend you do the spear and damage first.
Ah, fair.
So spear, and then you can do 2 kicks.
How much damage is that total that you're given?
That's the spear, right?
Yes.
Wait,
Mhm.
does the spear have an extra damage?
Don't think.
Please
I
call
do
out the damage number.
3.
3?
Don't
Oh,
know.
It's 1d6, which there's no extra.
Well, to be nice, at least that is some damage. So, DM, you need to make a concentration check for the Acolyte.
she loses concentration. You can see her stumble back upon this blow, and seemingly something has disappeared from this world. Maybe it's her concentration.
Which you weren't using anyway, but anything's good at least.
Well, I mean, with those rolls, yeah, they probably were using it.
Oh, no, I wasn't. I wasn't using blessed
I
at
know.
all.
But it felt like it with those rolls.
Charlie. Dark-
Charlie is feeling himself today. He's like, "Yep, I'm amazing."
Okay, now to use flurry of blows, you need to spend a bonus action to spend 1 key point to do 2 unarmed strikes.
So yeah, do it. Do it.
Do it.
7
Yep.
total of that hit.
I know another roll to hit because 2 unarmed strikes.
Yes, but I'm asking if that.
That's one. So she gets a critical.
Yes,
You get a-
not the second one was a critical, but you rolled a 7 first. I'm asking if you have any 2 hit modifiers. I'm asking you to tell me the total of that first hit.
Would I add anything? To
What's
it?
the unarmed strike hit
Your
modifier? I don't even
proficiency
think there is one.
And your strength modifier.
2?
Okay. Both of them hit, but one of them is a critical, which means what is the dice you roll for damage on unarmed strikes?
The D8, right?
Monk damage unarmed strike. It's on the table.
Well, I mean, well, we could also. Well, it's good. Okay, I feel like okay. So hold on.
DM, I believe it's a D4.
Thank
Okay.
you. So that
So 2D.
means you would roll 2d4s and then you would add 4. Because the critical
Okay, so
hit
let's do-
the max of 1 dice and you get to roll extra damage. So take that 4 and roll 2 extra d4s for this damage. Okay, you have a grand total of 12 damage, which do you want to describe how you kick this girl twice?
Once in the stomach, once in the head. I guess.
So with the you gotta with the spear and then the 2 unarmed strikes,
Yeah.
you get a total of 15.
Yes. So as you first you hit her in the gut and she kind of lurches forward, and as soon as you hit her in the skull, she collapses, she crumples to the ground.
I
And
did
you
it.
are unconscious. Congratulations. And
Finally!
the noble kind of shouts in anger. He's like, "How dare you touch my lapdog? I will have your wings on my wall." He just seems
Well, I
very
touched your mustache,
Yes, and
and I'm kind of like limping. The pimp limp. I have pain. I'm just gonna do distractions from now on.
you're just.
I can't fight anymore. I'm just a
You're
distract.
just gonna be silly.
I'm just gonna distract.
But you.
I'm gonna just do emotes. I mean, I can't kill anybody. I can't kill nobody.
Yes, you can.
okay.
Break his
So-
nose.
Yes.
Okay. You know what?
Yes, that cough was very necessary.
I'm going to try to be a little bit nicer. He's going to try to grapple you into lying prone, Nyx.
I believe it's Nick's turn after the acolyte, right? So was that Thenia's turn?
Yeah, that was Thania's turn. She goes last,
Okay,
Yes.
which means it is the no.
keeping track.
Yes. Okay, so let me double check how grapple check works because I've had to read too many things today and I have way too many tabs open.
I
Mhm.
mentioned that because if I recall correctly, Nyx had broken and gotten an attack of opportunity, and then he moved up to the acolyte and didn't do anything.
Well, no, I didn't. Wait, I was able to. I did. Well, I know I didn't, but no.
He doesn't disengage. I'm not okay today.
I'm asking Nyx, you took your turn, correct?
Yes, I did take my turn.
Okay.
I'm nearly dead.
You got pain in the joints.
Yeah, I got arthritis or something.
Oh, great. Okay, so
All right,
What?
I'll let that pass.
Hell. Okay, here we are. Grapple. Let me read this to you. Okay. What? Why? Oh my god. My computer crashed.
Hmm.
I'm going to solve. Okay, hold on. Apologies in advance.
A grapple check would be an opposed strength check. The noble is going to roll with a strength check with his, I believe, athletics. And Nyx can choose athletics or acrobatics to try to oppose the grapple.
Okay. So,
I'm not doing athletics. I'm not doing acrobatics because it's dexterity, and I wait out. Well, no, I'm doing acrobatics but athletics I'm not because I suck at strength.
okay.
So I'm gonna have to do an acrobatic.
I'll also be making that check. Okay.
Roll.
Yes. I got a grand total of a 12. What did you get?
7.
Oh.
I believe that means you have been grappled. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I was like, whoa,
That
you
means
take me to
you-
dinner first.
Hey!
Whoa! Don't touch me. I'm a minor. I'm actually gonna go like, bro, I'm a minor.
I believe he is lying prone now.
Like,
If that was the shove action, yes.
yeah.
It was the shove action.
I was if it was the shove action, I'll be like, well, bro, yeah, whoa, dude, at least take me to dinner first. One step at a time.
What you speak of. And the crowd is just dead silent. It's crickets in the crowd. This fight has turned tense.
While I'm lying prone, like, how close am I to, just that area underneath him because I want to hit him in the nuts?
Hmm. You're not lying near his balls. Okay. Next question.
How close am I to the ground near him?
This isn't very pretty.
You are all within a 10-foot circle of each other. How about that?
Well,
How
to
long
be
is my
precise,
reach?
the shove action allows you to shove a certain amount of distance, but she shoved you prone, which means you are just on the ground at the noble's feet. So that's within 5 feet of.
Okay. So if I'm near his, okay, I'm gonna, okay, so I'm gonna grab his leg. So when he tries to walk, I feel like he can't really move his leg, so he trips.
Get up, or he's gonna be able to hit you harder.
Oh, fair point there.
I'm gonna start attacking his fucking ankle.
What are you, Sophie? Yes, I'm.
Does he have foot armor? He has like leg armor on his like ankles and calves. I assume.
Get up, or he's gonna hit you harder.
I would listen to
You know, I'm gonna get up, but I'm gonna like, while I get up, I'm also gonna try to like use this guy as like a support. Because I mean, first of all, I'm weak, but also try to make him fall to the ground as well.
Well, I just drew your most pretty funeral.
Can that be a strength check of me trying to of me not only trying to pull myself up because I'm weak, but also me trying to pull him down to fall to the ground?
So I
So
am
that would be
your action stuff.
Huh?
it would be 5 feet of movement for him to stand up from prone, if I remember correctly. Or no, that's if you had the athlete feet. Sorry, it's half of his movement to stand up from prone.
Oh.
And then it's his action to do a grapple check, which he's trying to shove him down, I guess.
But like, I'm playing it off as like I'm doing it at the same time. But we're not going to do it gameplay wise, but we are going to mechanically. Well, not mechanically, but we are going to do it.
Roll the grapple.
You need to roll a strength athletics check to push him versus the noble's either athletics or acrobatics check to resist.
I rolled a nat 20.
Oh,
Okay, but I still get up, right?
yes,
Yes, you are still standing at least
yes, you are so.
Am I behind him or in front of him?
in front of him.
Yeah, you're in front of him. Now roll that grapple check.
Okay.
Anissa gonna kill you when we get back in.
Not 20.
Anissa gonna kill you when
Now
we
the
get.
modifier's higher.
What's his strength modifier?
Hmm?
Mine's. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna win this. I at least like at least he's like for at least for a second he's like I almost to push him over for probably. I have a -1 modifier.
Why are you using strength?
Strength modifier for grapple? Well, this is a
Yeah.
shove.
He has to use strength. The person being attacked can choose to either use athletic or acrobatics.
Oh. Huh. Well, unfortunately, you. That does mean the noble beats this
Either way,
one. So
Quit horsing around and hit him.
do you have
can I
any
use
bonus
bonus
action?
action to punch him in the face?
You could have if you used a light weapon to attack, but you did not. You chose the shove action, and it failed, so you cannot take a bonus action to also do an unarmed strike or use another weapon.
I'm just gonna run
You're
away.
gonna 15 feet away.
Yeah.
If you move, he's gonna hit you.
Can I disengage? Or no?
No,
You
that's
use
an
an action to shove.
Okay. So if I move, he's gonna kill me. If
you
I don't move,
he's gonna
he's
kill you.
also gonna kill me. So either way, I'm gonna die.
I have already planned your beautiful funeral.
Okay,
Unless you can save me. Unless you could like fly up and like
you have one saving grace, which is Thania. It is your turn. Timer starts now. Go.
just fly and punch him in the face as hard as you can.
Fair point. L punch to the face?
Like you're gonna fly right
no
at him.
bath than us. No bath than
Stab
us.
him with your spear.
Yeah, but like fly at him with like your spear, so like you like jam it up through the back of his mouth, jam it through the top of his.
Kill him.
I
Don't
know.
to kill him.
Okay.
Stab him like, right in the forehead.
Your time's running out. Please decide.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Okay. Okay.
Roll the
Just
hit.
What do you have? To... You just fly right past him.
You rolled a 4.
4.
You had your spear out, charging
Okay.
at him, and you
DM?
missed.
I will kindly remind you that there was a pebble in his shoe that gave her the help action, so she has advantage.
Want to use it to get yourself some advantage and roll again.
Oh yeah, because I did the pebble thing. Yeah, at the beginning, I forgot about that. Praise the Lord.
Praise.
Praise Charlie. 7.
What is your modifier?
That's not any better.
Please tell me your modifier is about like 8.
A 2. My strength mod is a 2.
Strength mod's a 2.
And a proficiency is also a 2, so that means you'd be a plus 4 with what she rolled.
So like a 12.
An 11.
11. Okay, so you basically got an 11.
So you strike at him, but your spear simply bounces off of his chest plate.
I thought you stabbed him and tried to get him in the face.
Yes. I attempted. And
Yeah.
failed. I aimed a little bit too low.
Kick him 2 times again.
Yeah, do it again. Wait, no, wait. You already used a key point though. Don't use another key point.
Oh. I know good.
You don't need to use another key unless you like. I think it's absolutely necessary.
Yep.
At least hit him once.
Double kick.
No, a double hit is a key point. So just one hit. So just Yeah! Yeah! Hey, have I?
That hits. She got an 18. Roll for damage.
Uppercut. Like you go for up over the chest plate, just like hold your fist up, like a Super Mario. Woohoo!
7.
I'm dying.
You got 7 damage right there? Okay.
Wait. Okay,
Finally.
so he might kill one of us right now.
Beautifully.
Unless we get
You
lucky.
uppercut this man straight in the noggin. And he too crumples down. Which then the trumpeter blows the horn 3 times, announcing the end of combat.
Can I loot his armor? Can I loot his expensive? Can I take his expensive armor?
Before you can do that, he seems to still be slightly awake. And you can hear him muttering at you. I will have my vengeance. You will not get away with making a fool of me. And he seems to be having
I
a
want
very
to touch his mustache. Touch.
that Lanista walks over
Slap him in the face, deliberately trying to piss him off. So I can touch his mustache.
before you can do that, Lanista walks over and ushers you back to the green room for instantaneous medical urgency as you are bleeding out and your leg 5 minutes away from never.
I
Well,
It was like
grab
a voice crack
your
at the end.
arm.
You suck. I go, you suck. I can't do the voice crack, like a deliberate voice crack at the end. Well, like not deliberate, but like there's a voice crack at the end. When I say you suck, when I tell him he sucks, it's like you suck. Sounds like a duck.
Anyways.
Hey, combat.
Lanita is basically dragging you down the stairs, and he is not happy with you. He has not let go of your arms, and he is pulling you down the stairs.
I told you to focus the acolyte. I told you not to insult that noble. Now you've gone and pissed him off. Do you know what this is going to mean? Do you have any idea what you just did?
No, I don't.
Yes.
Honestly,
Kid.
I don't know.
He's a noble. I told you this, kid.
But
He has
when-
connections with the people who run the arena. If you make him mad, he can ruin your day. And you
I
have
have
one
a connect.
night
I know
left.
the person who sent me here is a noble. I know that, and I know that they also have connections in certain places. I mean, I have protection because I know them. Because I know
Denista
a different
throws you
noble.
both on the couch.
Whatever connections you have don't mean anything in the arena now. Unless you can go and get a messenger right now to help you, you're going to get creamed in the next fight. Do you understand me?
Yeah. But we somehow won.
Well, guess I'll die.
Well, no, we're not gonna
You
die. That's
didn't
the
win
thing.
anything, boy. You were busy throwing sand and mocking him. This girl saved your lives out there. She beat both of them. You did nothing, little boy, except throw around some embers. And I told you, and he stabs you in the chest with his finger, to take care of her. I told you to be there for her. And you did nothing.
I've told you before. I'm not supposed to be anywhere in this scenario. I'm not from here. I'm not supposed to be in any of this. I've told you this.
Empty and dark, boy.
And he looks like he's going to strangle you for 2 seconds,
Oh,
but he doesn't.
well, Lisa's been
All
real.
right.
You, and he turns to the fairy,
Eh?
You won the fight. So you have 100 more battle points to spend.
200?
But I gotta say, kid, I really don't like your chances for the next round. You're 9 hells of a fighter.
and he reaches behind himself and he pulls out that jar again. And he takes a hefty thumb and very gently rubs it on your wounds, Thenia.
Why, thank you, Lanista.
I feel like you're like you don't say big words, like you don't say much words. Like
Yes.
you're like firm. You don't say much. You say you're like the Spartans use like you say like one word at most.
Yes.
Like you say
Ian,
one word.
how much does that heal for, please?
Is that hit? That heals for 9 hit points, which
Nice.
brings you back to 14 hit points, Thenia.
Thank you.
Lanista looks at his jar and tries to gauge how many more applications he has.
He has approximately 1 more usage.
He looks at Thenia and he looks at Phoenix.
You see, I'm bleeding to death. You can
But
see, I'm nearly bleeding to death. I mean, if you're not gonna help me, I know she can get like lesser healing potions for 100 points. And also go do that real quick.
taxes, man. Plus you.
Lanista sneers at you, Nyx. Well, if you're not supposed to be here, then I guess you don't need this. And he smears the rest on Thenia.
Oh boy. I guess we don't roll
Yeah.
on. Oh my goodness. That was a waste, Nyx. 17 hit points have been returned to you, Thenia.
So I'm at full health.
You're at max health.
Lanista looks at his jar and then tosses it over his shoulder. You got 5 minutes before your next fight.
Thenia, come with me. Thenia, come with me. I'll try to get. We'll try to get. We need at least one regular healing potion for now.
As you
You
try to stand, Phoenix, as you try to stand, your leg gives out from under you and you can no longer stand or walk.
Go get it back. I need to walk.
You've got 200 battle points, kid. Don't forget it.
Yeah. So at least spend the 100. I'll try my hardest to win, and I'll use that shovel.
Finally! After 4,000 years.
Yeah.
So-
Are you gonna go get the thing? Like out of character, you gotta because yeah. So yeah, you go get the the greater
So-
healing regular.
Lanista follows you, Thenia.
Yes, so as you walk back up to this merchant, he seems to see you. And he says, I saw that fight through the viewer's eyes. Your friend is in dire need of healing. For all 200 hit points, I will give you a potion of greater healing.
Hey, kid. I know it's not really my place, but are you sure you want to waste it on him? I think you might want to
I don't
keep
need
it
that many hit points. Just spend the 100 on the regular.
Fair.
You're
Out
not
of
there,
character.
Nick. This is
I know, but
completely
I'm saying
and utterly
That's
beneath.
literally what I asked.
Nyx, please
Thenia.
let there be an interaction between Thenia and Lanista.
kid.
I'll get the
Read
red.
about it.
A potion of healing for 100 battle points.
Yes.
And he hands you that prior bottle, and he holds out his hand expectationally.
I'll give out the money.
All of it?
Not all. No.
Okay. So as you reach in to give him 100 of these battle points, do you observe these coins at all?
What do you ask?
I want to say yes.
Okay. So as you hold them in your hand, you notice that they have 2 different very detailed carvings on each side. One side is an insignia you swear you've seen before, and the other is an insignia you've seen plastered around the walls of this place. You think it's a Oh, you could swear you know what this insignia is. But for some reason, you just can't put it to words.
Just beginning the thing.
And just for fun, these coins may be about the size of a quarter for everybody else, but you being a small character, they're about the size of a tiny dinner plate.
Okay, so I gotta. So, Meg, Megs, I want to tell you something out of character. So you know, because Titania, she's a fairy, a fae. You know how they like to take people and keep them as pets.
Some might, yes.
That's what she did to me.
Might want to reveal that in character then when you get the chance, if you live long enough.
Yeah. Don't die.
Well, that's something she would have to reveal, because honestly, I'm just here. That's something she would have to say, because honestly, I wouldn't know anything.
Well, you got at least 4 more minutes, kid. Are you gonna spend that other 100 battle points?
And your dungeon master is going to drop a very subtle hint that you should maybe talk to Lanista about maybe forgiving Nyx. Maybe.
Well, I'm your pet, so obviously you would probably be not in a weird way, though. Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me. Means
Please
meeting.
focus on the game. Time.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna ask Lanista to forgive
Forgive
him.
him? He left you there to die, kid.
Lanista's moment.
Did you say that in character?
Yeah.
Your character. So you called me a dumbass.
He's a dumbass sometimes.
Yeah, you might. I don't see what the connection is between you. You might want to just let him be a corpse and move on. You'll seem to live a lot longer that way.
Sometimes.
How about the faith thing?
You really want to stick your neck out for this guy?
And by the way, Thania, can you roll a charisma check for me before you respond?
Oh, wrong tab. Oh.
And by my powers of DM, you have a +10 to that, which makes it a 14. So,
Thank you.
I used the help action, and from the room,
Bro.
not beyond the grave. I'm not dead yet.
Yeah. Yeah, what?
Keyword yet.
okay, please continue on to tell him what you were about to say before I had you roll.
Pet thing, right? Like the faith thing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a fae. You know that, right?
I kind of just adopted him per se. He's now my pet, so
Well, it's a fae. They do what they
fae
want.
thing.
It's a fae. Yeah, it's a fae thing.
I took him
Have you enslaved him?
per se.
Well, there's like not necessarily. I think it would say.
That's what per se is.
Right?
Not per se.
Well, if he's your slave, why doesn't he do what you tell him to do?
She doesn't tell me anything. Because she doesn't say anything. I mean, I usually speak for her sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do you want me to beat some sense into him for you? How do you usually punish your slaves?
Bonk.
But as she speaks, though, Lanista can tell that there is a hint of fondness in her voice for him, almost sisterly. She is affectionate to this man. Sisterly, of course. It's nothing weird. Don't look at me like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at you, fan fiction writers.
Lanista has been persuaded with this charisma.
All right. Well, if you really want to take care of your pet,
He pushes the rest of your battle coins at the guy.
give her a bit of a jump.
He says to the merchant.
The merchant kind of startles at the voice, and he gives you a
Take your battle coins back.
potion. And this potion is not a potion of greater healing, which you see is dangling above him. It's giant bottles. But this is a medium-sized bottle, and the potion is instead a deep purple. It is a potion of instant healing.
Is this for the same price as before, or no? Is this extra? Or is this the price as the regular? Out of character, I want to know.
You wouldn't know because you're not there.
No, out of character, me as a
We
player
had
wants to know.
200.
I'll let you know. It is actually more expensive than the potion of greater healing.
Yes. Oh, this is the most expensive potion there is.
No, it's the second most. But yeah. The
much?
merchant kind of respects Lanista, so he's giving it to you guys for a quarter of the price.
And Lanista respects you, which is why he's helping you.
Okay. You take it back, and then you can bring it, and then I might be able to go and get stuff. Maybe look around the scrolls.
You only
But you don't know
have
that.
0 gold. You only have 0 battle points left.
I know.
Because we literally spent them all. I only asked for one of the regular healing.
Yeah, and then
Alright.
Lanista took the rest of your battle points and gave them to the merchant.
Yes, and I accept that because it's Lanista. Yeah.
Okay, and you see on the clock there are 3 minutes left, so Lanista ushers you back to Nyx. And Lanista offers you both the regular potion and the upgraded one.
And he watches you, Nyx, very closely to see what you're going to do with both of them.
I'll take the regular for now.
The instance maybe for later.
Pop off the
healing.
core like a, and then just.
Lanista grabs your hand before you can do that. And he looks
Thank
at
you.
Thania.
Thania. Thank you.
Get a load of this guy.
Can't thank you enough.
I think your pet is a bit blood loss drunk. You want him to have the other potion.
Yeah.
Lanista takes the purple potion and he looks like he's going to shove it down your throat if you don't do it yourself.
Whoa! I was like, whoa! Dude, I'll do it myself. And then I tilt my head up and I just kind of swirl the bottle so like it swirls down and like you know quickly.
And
So
almost instantly, your wounds feel rejuvenated, and you are back at 23 hit points.
I was like, oh god, that was quick. Oh man, that stuff tastes
Lanista
terrible.
Still
that
has
stuff's
the
terrible.
other healing potion in his hand and he recorks it from the one you popped off and he hands it to Thania. Now, I'm going to ask the DM a thing. Are you going to allow them to do the SR or are you just going into it?
We should keep this. Hey, we should keep this potion for some point for if we need it during the next battle.
Don't you mean if yet?
Tell them about
Well, we both
What's
nearly
the next battle?
died.
Tell them about the next battle, and then I will decide based on their reaction.
All right. Lanista, in handing you the small potion, looks at Thania and Thania alone.
Kid, I'm going to lay it out to you straight. The next fight is not looking good. You guys pissed off that noble, and so he's been pulling strings. I don't even have to tell you, I know it. Next fight is going to be your choice or the arena's choice. That means you both get to select who you're going to fight. That could be someone from outside the arena, if you can find one in time. It could be me, or you could fight each other. If you don't choose any of those and you leave it up to the arena, it's probably going to be a beast. But I warn you, if you allow the arena to choose, it's going to be bad for you, kid.
The dungeon master has a favorite of these options.
Uh, yeah, I was yeah, me and my sister were scheming. We didn't want you guys to hear it, but we were
Wait,
scheming.
write it down. No, I can.
You know, there's not really any point of hiding information from your dungeon master.
There.
Frog.
Bro!
We're gonna find a frog, and that's what we're gonna say. That's what we're gonna fight.
Lanista
Technically-
looks at you like you're crazy.
Well, no, I don't say that. I don't because I didn't hear what they were saying.
Frog.
Do you need me to repeat what Lanista said?
Wait, did he?
It should probably be a person, though.
It doesn't have to. I never said anything. I had to.
Oh boy.
General.
Lanista will repeat what he said. You can either choose to fight your partner. You can choose to fight me. Or if you have someone outside the ring, like a ringer you want to bring in, you can fight them. That's your choice.
Out of
Or-
character question.
It'll be the arena's choice.
Out of character question. How close is Charlie to the station right now?
Why do you want to fight Charlie?
He's the one who nearly killed us.
Yes, but then he has
He
proper
was
roll
on-
time.
Spoiler alert, in an entirely different realm right now, so no.
Oh, okay.
Plus, the way Charlie rolls, are you sure you want to take that chance?
He's a bard. He can't be that. This is like power word kill.
Excuse me? Hold on, I'm gonna roll a d20 right now. That's a 19.
Don't make us deal with Charlie.
Yeah, no.
Okay, just going to do a time check with the DM for your guys' information.
9 minutes. So you guys get to decide who you're gonna fight, and we will turn this into a 3-shot. Great goodness above.
We have
Yep.
9 minutes. Oh, no, we can go past 9.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And this is being recorded. We do not know how much time the recorder has, so let's be polite
okay.
and make choices.
Okay, so what do you think we should fight? No, we're not gonna fight a fish.
No, the fish.
Oh, the fish? Oh, we could. Oh, yeah, we could finally fight some kind of fish man. What kind of species is my?
And we
I'm just gonna tell
Find
you.
a fish man and just beat. Let's just find like a random guy and beat the
Just-
crap out of him. Say that's who. This
Just-
is who we're fighting. Just him and just two dudes, just two random dudes. They're gonna fight the crap out of us.
You have
Yeah,
the person has to agree to being thrown into combat with you.
yes.
Oh, okay. What about the frog? The frog, it doesn't have the mental capacity to agree to that.
Oh goodness. Okay, I'm lowering your choices. You're not allowed to pick outside of the ring, so you can choose your mentor, the arena's choice, or your partner.
I'm not fighting her. She would kill me in real life if I did that. And I don't think I'm gonna fight Lanista. I mean,
Lanista.
Lanista. I don't care. I don't know.
Bro, I won't kill you, I promise. Bro, I won't try.
I don't want to fight him. I know you won't want to fight him, so I think based on those two things alone, we have to go with the choice of the arena, which I don't like, but we have to do it.
Well, let's go prepare funerals now.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, how we're gonna end this off is so you see who you're gonna fight, and you see that the clock has struck 0. And Lanista is going to walk outside, and do you want me to do this part, Manx, or do you want to help me add the finishing blow to this session?
well, if we have time, I'll help you out.
Okay, so he walks outside. The trumpeter has blown his horn, and the entire crowd waits with bated breath to hear who will be fighting who.
Ladies and gentlemen of the arena, you. And he looks really, really conflicted. Tonight you've seen two warriors be tested for the first time in the arena. And by some strange twist of fate, they have survived to the last round. But they have chosen the arena's choice.
And upon hearing this, the doors, there were 3 pairs of doors in this arena leading in, if you remember. There were the ones you walked out of, the ones your opponent walked out of, and a third that were almost built like a cage. Those third doors burst open, and a giant rhinoceros with a mighty horn rushes into the field. It stampedes past Lanista, narrowly missing him. It huffs, and it puffs, and it stamps its feet. You are fighting a rhinoceros. And that's where we will end tonight.
Battle unicorn!
Heavy assault battle unicorn. Honestly, that's funny. That's actually one that should be called the heavy assault
my
battle unicorn.
God. Battle unicorn.
The heavy assault battle unicorn.
Okay, that will be all. Mochi, are you near us? Are
Bye
we-
bye.
Adios.
Well, this is
Well,
great.
So
I nearly
just
died.
because this will be going up on a channel, I think I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of the viewers for watching. I'd like to thank Phoenix for playing his human warlock. I'd like to thank Thania for playing her fairy barbarian.
Monk.
I have been Manx playing Lanista, the gladiator.
I thought he was just a guy in like a business suit.
No.
No.
Like he was armored.
Yes, he is. Did you not? Okay. We're going to
I
watch
missed
that.
that detail.
And I am your dungeon master, Cat.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Say good night. Now, if I can get Mochi's attention.
Oh.
Mochi!
Thanks
See
for
you
watching.
later.
Yes, we're done.
Bye bye.